On this episode of Healthy Living with Mila, we learn how obesity can affect eyesight from Dr. Amyna, cooking with Chef Karina at the Gateway Hotel, we go for an early morning bushwalk, and in our community visit, Mila visits the ladies over at the Widows Association. First up, let's see what Dr. Amyna has for us on Dokta Tok.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Healthy Living with Mila, episode 10. What a journey for the past few weeks about obesity that our specialists have talked that affects our heart and every part of our body. Obesity can really affect our heart, our liver, our arteries, our lungs, kidneys, and every parts of our body system. However, obesity, as we overcome or overlooked, can affect our eyesight. And today, we are going to give you our eye specialist, Dr. Amyna from the Pacific International Hospital. Come and join me. She is going to give us everything and anything that we need to know about our eyesight. Dr. Amyna.
Hello, Mila. Welcome to our clinic.
Thank you for taking your time to give us the privilege to tell to our viewers what is the importance about eyesight.
Thank you very much for coming to the eye clinic today. I promise you there are no jabs here, just cameras to look at your beautiful eyes. No need to be nervous. Please come have a seat.
Okay. But our episode or our season topic is about obesity. Okay.
Okay. Weight
Yes.
loss. You're reminding me of weight loss.
And you know for a fact that obesity is an excessive weight. Okay. How is obesity, or what's the link of obesity to eyesight?
That's a really good question, Mila, and that's why I'm very glad that you've decided to include an eye doctor to talk about obesity and the link between obesity and loss of eyesight, because there is a very important connection and something that people don't realize. So thank you for giving me this opportunity. In our clinic, high blood pressure and diabetes, these are two main culprits.
Mm-hmm.
And
High blood pressure and diabetes. So high blood pressure, what we doctors call hypertension. Yes.
And diabetes, for viewers who don't know, this is high blood sugar or uncontrolled sugar. So the complications of these two conditions, which by the way are more common in obese people, lead to eye problems.
Mm-hmm.
And it's very funny, you know, when I sometimes see a patient and they are having blurred vision and they've come to me because they say my eyesight is good some days and it's not good on another day. So that is fluctuation of vision, and that is one of the major symptoms of diabetic eye disease, because what happens is that when your blood sugar is high, the sugar goes into the lens in the eye. So your eye is like a camera. You have a lens in the front, and the back part of the eye has a film which takes that photo, right? So diabetes affects the front and the back of the eye.
Okay.
So when the sugar in a diabetic goes into the lens swells up and the focusing power changes. So the patients,
interesting.
Exactly. So patients have this fluctuation of vision. And then when I ask them that, do you have diabetes? They say, no, no got. And then when I ask them, do you know what is diabetes? They don't know what is diabetes either. So which over time becomes, lens fibers get damaged and the lens becomes cloudy. That is what is called a cataract. Yes.
It's really funny because majority of the people who really have no idea about eye thing. We thought cataract is the effect of the solar system or the sun rays.
Well, everybody's grandmother has had a cataract removed, right? So cataract is an aging process. But in obese people, we see cataracts earlier and more commonly because it becomes a complication of a condition such as diabetes. But also in Papua New Guinea, we are very close to very hot sun rays, so there is solar damage. Plus, our nutrition here is not very good. So those factors, I find that our cataract patients are much younger, even just the aging cataracts.
Yes.
Interesting.
Welcome back to Healthy Living with Mila. Guess what? Our cooking time. After our Dokta Tok, which is so interesting, with Dr. Amyna, the eye specialist in this country from PIH, who talk about eye care. It's really, really scary. We need to learn more about how to prevent damaging our eyesight. I would like you to join me to welcome back our beautiful chef, Karina, here at Jackson Bar and Restaurant.
Hello, everybody.
Kat,
Hello, Mila.
thank you so much
Very welcome.
for joining us again.
Thank you for having me back.
Wonderful. Okay, Karina.
You were going to
What?
call me Jack.
I know. Chef Karina, what are we going to have for today that will enhance our eyesight?
Okay, so today we're going to be doing a simple bean salad with a piece of local lemon fish, also like tuna. You can use fresh beans, but to be honest, it's just as nutritional to go to the supermarket, buy whatever beans you like. Got some beautiful fresh basil here, some red onion, some cherry tomatoes. I've used Sagari tomatoes, some cucumber, red and green capsicum through. So all I want you to do is pick no
The
stem,
leaves?
just leaves.
Yes.
All the way through. We're just going to keep them whole. That way we don't bruise them when we cut them. They stay fresh.
Okay.
So you just pick all
Beautiful.
those leaves off.
Yes.
And I'm going to just add a few ingredients to it. So we're just going to slice our,
All get the leaves, eh?
just the leaves, no stem, no dirt.
Yes.
It is washed, but so we're just adding in some cherry tomatoes. So all this salad is some beans, whatever flavour you like,
Yes.
some red onion, some cherry tomatoes. I've used Sagari tomatoes because they're my favourite.
One of those food that you can eat every day. It has a high vitamin C that is good for the lens of your eyes. When you eat the vitamin C, you need to eat vitamin E as well to enhance the nutrients of the vitamin C.
As they both work together.
Yes, exactly. Exactly. And that liquefy your eyes, and you need to have your eyes watered, healthy watered.
That means they're cleaning themselves.
Exactly.
You've done your basil. Here's your pepper.
Okay.
Ready? Do it with a flourish. Okay, enough. Enough. So I've turned my pan on here because our salad is nearly
Beautiful.
finished.
So how many eggs did you put? 2.
3 eggs. But
3
this
eggs.
is, I'm making a salad that would probably feed 3 or 4 people if you were going to a barbecue or yourself for lunch and dinner.
Yes.
Do you want to do the squeeze?
No worries, darling.
All right, 1 squeeze, big
One
squeeze. I'm going to sear our fish.
If you don't, the lemon now is so expensive.
It is
but
very
we
expensive.
have the muli. That small green. That is excellent. You can use that, and it is affordable. If you have big backyard, plant those kind of trees because you can use those those fruit, the citrus
Yeah,
fruit.
they call them a lemon here. And I remember when I first arrived here, I'm like saying to the man in the shop, no, that's a lime. I want a lemon. So yes, the PNG lemon is like looks like a lime.
Yes,
but
yes,
it does
but
actually, once you cut it open, tastes like a lemon.
Yes.
All right, so I've just put a little bit of oil on it.
And what sort of oil
This is just a
that?
canola spray oil. I don't really cook in much oil or butter.
Canola is a vegetable oil.
Vegetable oil.
A vegetable oil, it has a polyunsaturated oil.
Yep.
That is good for our heart, to
You
maintain
can use
our...
olive oil if you prefer.
Yes.
You can cook to however you like, but generally it should be served medium rare. So you just do a minute on each side. Just before you finish, squeeze in some fresh lemon.
That citric acid from the lemon, it is great to take it every day with our food because the citric acid, it will break down that fat molecules that we have been trying to get rid in our body. Citric acid.
All right.
So these are all locally
All local products.
produced and also locally available in our local market.
So if you were doing this for dinner, you would give yourself your one portion.
Yes.
Place your piece of fish on top.
That has a high protein.
High protein.
Yes.
We put out 150 grams. That's all we need, people.
Yep.
Little bit of pepper. Little bit of beautiful sea salt, which brings out the natural flavor of
Excellent.
all natural ingredients. And there you go.
There you go. Wonderful. I love this.
Mr. Pippa is now going to try it.
Yes.
Am I?
You are.
Yes, please.
I know. Especially for you.
Welcome back on our Healthy Living with Mila program. Chef Karina, thank you very much for that wonderful meal that you have prepared. And it is time for us to burn that extra energy that we just put into our body. And today, I have here our guest, beautiful lady, Nandita Chopra, who loves doing bushwalking, especially in the morning. See, we were able to caught up with her. Nandita, thank you very much for showing yourself to our program.
I'm looking forward to it.
Yes, and also I'm very, very thankful to the management, especially the principal, Stephen Rowley, who allowed us to use his backyard at IEA Port Moresby International School. Stay with us. Don't forget, exercise is the one that will prevent you from getting obese and also the complication from that obesity, provided you combine it with healthy eating. Okay, nandito. Pang! Thank you so much, my darling. Next, join me on our community visit to visit all these PNG Widow Association. There you go, guys. The exercise for eye care. Remember, exercise is good for your health. And here we go now. Our community visit with the PNG Widow Foundation. I have all these beautiful ladies here that has given us or given me that warm welcoming. Please join us. They're going to take me to their mess hall to talk about healthy eating, healthy lifestyle, and of course, what they need to know about their health problems.
I started in 2013. Missions longer than me yourself. Plenty Papa only died finish. Nah, old Mama he left behind. So all beginning mipla karim longen only no look out him mipla because only like live him life long. So that's why na mipla me get him all together na bring him up in counseling na go on also. More than 2,000 plus in the country. Mipla been go as far as Western Islands, Southern Islands, and then as far as Mumase, and then New Guinea Islands, Kimbe and Rabaul.
Thank you for inviting me and the whole MTV to show you guys to Papua New Guinea what Papua New Guinea needs to support you, and also for you to learn healthy living. Okay, I was once like you. I was a widower too. When I was 42 years old, my first husband died when we were here, terminal ill, and I have two little pickaninnies that I thought that's the end of my life. What I am very fortunate then, I work as a pharmacist. I have a stable job that I can divert my worries of bringing up those two children. And I'm still here, 2002, still working. Okay, this week, our topic is about eye care. You know, when we get older, our eye is becoming weaker, okay? And the fact is that we are also like getting bigger.
Number you may discuss long Islam morning.
Yes. Eyes has no direct effect from getting obese. You know what obese is? Excess body weight, body fat. The body weight and the body fat, when it is high, it affects our veins. It's like this. So that's where the blood goes in, right? Everything, the blood carries fat, protein, carbohydrates, all nutrients, right? So if we are obese, it means excess body fat. And if we are not moving or active, physically active, or not doing exercise, the tendency, the fat will stop there on the side of the vein, okay? So all those fats that we are eating from the carbohydrates, from the bad fat, it affects the veins behind our eyes, and that's the cause of glare. of not clear eyes, the cause of cataract. You know cataract? The cataract is not coming from the sun. It's coming from what we eat. Okay? So that is one important. The more we eat vegetables, the green leafy vegetables, the local food is much, much better. We prolong our life. We have more meaningful life and productive life that we can still share from each other, being a widower, and also to our children. How are we going to expect the children to be educated if we ourselves doesn't even know how to educate ourselves?
Thank you. Long Mila come across long visiting me plat. Long here long Waigani, not Waigani. Pitpit Street. Where Widows Foundation is up long. Niblomi and Maria. Mipla mama sa kam na mipla sa home. Na mipla sa get trainings, counselings. All this platas, all this plaga and healthy living na exercise na this pla all mi plan no gat so me like to thank you long Mila long come or same long giving me pla strong long mi pla can mi pla sa looking long EMTV all get a time. So now when you come long in mi pla yamamas.
Thank you. There you go, guys. Please, we have this PNG Widows Foundation. Those people out there, please visit them and give your warm heart, your kind heart, your generosity to help these beautiful ladies here. They need you. Thank you and good night.